Imagine being able to tip your favorite live streamer with crypto, and every tip went straight into their wallet in real time. Now imagine they could also return the favor. Streamers can now highlight participants, run games and competitions, and reward their audience in real time, live in chat. Tip live, get rewarded instantly. Only on LunarPump. Visit LunarPump.fun. Live streaming has truly gone Web3.
What's going on, everyone? I am DeFi Shaun, and you were watching Moon Monday. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button, post button, repost button, share button, whatever button you have to hit that button. Also, if you're not there, hop on over to LunarPump.fun and join us in the conversation over there. Also, watch the video, and we are joined by Adam, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Pixels. What's going on, guys?
What is up? Another weekend down, another week down. Awesome. It's been good, man. It's been good. Cranking it hard behind the scenes here as always, but making a lot of progress. So excited to show everybody what we got.
Yeah, it's been another crazy busy week. Non-stop at LunarPump UI and Moon or Dust, obviously. Been doing a lot of work on the whales, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, so much going on right now, but super exciting. It's fun again.
Yep, for sure. Also, Joe, he is sick, but it was also kind of my fault. I let him know like an hour ago that we moved up the time. I completely forgot with everything else going on. So combination of both. He didn't know that we moved it up, and also he's not feeling well. And then on top of that, make sure that you join the LunarPump.fun chat. I'm somewhat paying attention to the YouTube chat, but definitely not like I used to. I'm mainly paying attention to that LunarPump chat. So make sure you get that profile created. You're going to need that in order to participate in the giveaways during Moon or Dust and all that different stuff. So you definitely want to be a part of the conversation over there on LunarPump.fun. Not to mention the platform is awesome. I also highlighted Titan and Mustafa as participants. What that means is, let's say we have a show, like some Tuesday shows and possibly even some Wednesday shows, where maybe I'm the only one actually live on screen. The person that's participating doesn't want to be there. We also want to have episodes to where we purposely don't have a live participant. We want to show off the participant tabs and everything in our chat. Because remember, Moon or Dust, one of the biggest things with that is to show off the LunarPump Fun platform. So we want to show off all those features. With Drew, the first episode on Tuesday, there's a good chance we'll do a participant style. If he's comfortable coming on, we may do voice. It kind of just depends. I'll talk to him and kind of see how he feels about it. Also, when we do start Moon or Dust, we will 100% be on time. Today, again, we were fooling with some technical stuff with Moon or Dust, because remember, it's still testing. So it's kind of why we're late, but we 100% will be starting any Moon and Dust episode on time, unless there's just some major technical difficulty. But we will be there extremely early ahead of time to make sure everything's up and running, everything's ready to go. So don't worry about that, because again, people aren't wrong. We can't start that 30 minutes early. Audience, or 30 minutes late, excuse me. Audience will start to lose interest and stuff like that. But with all that being said, guys, we are going to go ahead and launch the first episode. I'll make sure I got the dates right for Moon and Dust on October 14th. So 8 days from today, we're going to be going live. It will be the Infineon edition, which on Tuesdays, we're going to take Infineon community members. The first week is going to be Drew. I think following that, guys, we're probably going to do stuff that makes you participate in order to get in, like, repost tweets, make tweets, that different things like that. Just kind of creating engagement, getting everyone involved. And all you have to do to potentially come on and win up to $250 is just get involved by making tweets and just following the different tasks that we give everyone to do. But I can pretty much promise you, everyone here, from Mr. Bithel, who did a practice run with us, to Titan, to everyone, will get their opportunity. And like I said, if you don't want to talk on camera, completely fine. We're going to do that through the participant tab. So you can participate in the game if you don't want to either talk or go on camera. And then that will lead us into the 15th, which will be the prime episode, or prime time episode, I guess you can say, on Wednesdays. This is going to be the $1,000 prize. I do have one community in particular that I'm going to hopefully talk with tomorrow. It's a big community. Everyone here has definitely heard of them. Not sure they're going to want to come on or not. It's hard to explain without saying who they are. But I do have my eyes on a community that I would love to be the first one on. And then Wednesday, it'll be more of like a micro cap. I'm going to get with C-Lady, see what they're doing. We might let them be the first one, or if she can have someone come in her place and maybe they can play for Only Rose Thursday. That might be a good first like micro cap participant, since they are the, King of the Galaxy on LunarPump. So that might be a good first one. So it kicks off on the 14th with Infineon. It goes to the 15th for the primetime show, and then the 16th with the microcap show, and then we'll be back the following week to do it all over again. So yeah, guys, what do you think? Excited? Ready to go? How are we feeling?
Where do we rest during all of this?
I mean, we essentially don't rest. We're pretty much going to probably be going live at this time frame, 3 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah.
3 through Friday, whether it's Moon Monday, Lunar Dust Infineon edition, Lunar Dust Primetime edition, Lunar Dust Microcap edition, and Infineon Friday. That's the whole point. We don't really get rest. We need to show off this platform. We need to get as many people over here as we possibly can. Let's see, we're up to 51 participants. We are going to do another game to show off just how further along the whales have come since last week. Also, let's touch on why we're doing Lunar Dust. I think it was Lewis in chat I was talking to, and just kind of want to reiterate why we're doing this. So with Lunar Dust, we want to get eyes on the platform, obviously. With crypto on calls, I can't stress enough how against I am with wasting funds. When I tell you, I'm not even exaggerating, 9 out of 10 AMAs you see being done are they're botted. They almost have zero organic following. I'd probably say 7 out of 10 YouTube videos you see or YouTube channels you see have no following behind it. Same thing with the Twitter personalities. So majority of all marketing in crypto is fluff. So going around paying for AMAs saying, hey guys, come check out Lunar Dust or come check out LunarPump, or it's just not going to work. There's no organic audience. So what we decided to do was take that marketing money and put us in control. We invite the communities over that we think have the community that are going to come over and put eyes on it. And we're essentially paying you with our marketing dollars to come to us. So like everyone knows, it's a very easy sell. You're not shilling anything to them. Now, by extension, they're going to find out about LunarPump Fund, but it's not a show to them. They are literally getting paid. Will it be $1,000? Majority of the time, it won't be. A 1 in 26 chance of that actually happening, but they do have a shot at that 1,000. And if they do win 1,000, it's marketing money well spent, because we know we actually have real organic eyes on the platform. So whether you're making Reddit posts or Twitter posts, you're getting in touch with other communities, you never need my permission or any of our permission. Like I always say, we're kind of the face of it, but we're all a big community. Any community that you want to talk to that you think would be great for this platform or great to be on Lunar Dust, 100%. Talk to them, come talk to me, and yeah, we'll see about setting it up. I do kind of want to get to a point where we have communities fighting over it. Maybe, we put out a tweet and the top communities that respond to that tweet enter it, and we have a final 3 and we do another tweet and kind of let them battle it out on that tweet. Kind of just we want people to fight to come on to Lunar Dust, but obviously we have to start somewhere. So initially we are going to kind of handpick who we want and when we want them. But yeah, from there, we kind of just want to take it. So yeah, any community that you're a part of, microcap community, awesome. Get them on a Thursday episode. They'll have a shot at $250. Can do a lot for a microcap project. Maybe you follow a project, has a good following behind it. It's at a 30K market cap. Imagine what a potential $250 buy, $125 buy, whatever it may be, can do for that chart. So definitely get in touch with people. And let's just spread the word of Lunar Dust. Like I said, I mean, guys, am I wrong? How easy of a sell is this?
Yeah, right.
Crypto. There's no chilling. There's no, hey, bro, buy my token. Like, this is the easiest sell ever.
Yeah, it really is. It's great community engagement, and it's exactly what we want. Is to bring those communities over. And like Shaun was saying, for this process too, we will eventually, have some kind of a portal set up for people to be able to, genuinely apply to get on it, which we'll be able to sift through. And then of course, as Shaun said, microcap communities, even bigger communities battling it out for, to get on. And of course, as the more traction we gain here, the higher those prizes are going to get, right? The more ad revenue that we can bring in, potentially, the bigger the audience we get. It's kind of, there's this knock-on effect to all of it. And then ultimately, the prize pool gets bigger with time and with, larger audiences. And the more people are engaged with the whole thing, and then you can just add all of that into like bringing everybody to the platform. It's amazing. I think it's a great marketing ploy. I think it's a great use of marketing dollars to do this. And like Shaun said, you're not always going to end up paying out like $1,000 every show. It's going to be minimal, and for like the amount of potential volume and eyes and interaction we get on LunarPump because of it, like it's going to be well worth it. Money well spent, in my opinion.
Yep.
And like Shaun said, we're in control, right? We have control over it, and we can dictate the terms and this and that, and know exactly how much is going out and going where. And it's not like you're just sending it out into the abyss and then kind of, sometimes you're like crossing your fingers and hoping, no, but like, a lot of the time, like Shaun said, it's fluff, smoke and mirrors and this and that. So we're like, hey, let's build our own thing, let's do our own thing, and let's change the game here, and we'll keep control of it.
Yep. And you know why it's so brilliant is because, again, you go over these AMAs, you don't really know who's real, who's not, who has bots, who doesn't. But a lot of them, you're going to pay $1,000, $1,200, $1,500, $2,500 to get on the show, and you don't even know, again, are they actually going to have organic people that come over? With this, we're getting in touch with genuine communities. Now, let's flip it. Let's say that someone else made Moon or Dust, and they came and said, hey, Shaun, let's have Infineon on. Guess what would happen? I would go on, and Eric and Mr. Bitzel and C Lady, look at everyone's name, Mustafa, would you or would you not hop on over to that platform and watch me compete for a potential shot at winning $1,000?
You know it. You fucking know it, dude. We'd all be there.
Yep. And we're all real holders, the people that we want to see the platform, not just random prize hunters. We're real holders. So I have real holders following me over to said platform to participate, and it's going to be no different. When we have a good community, we're going to have real holders coming over and watching the game. And, we are going to give them time throughout the game to tell us what their project is and introduce us. So we're giving even more added value. Not only can they win money, but then they also get to introduce their project to you guys and to everyone else that's watching across all of our channels and different things. So it's a win-win for everybody.
Yeah, and we're also you're going to have that ad revenue, that ad share that we're going to be looking at. So, there's room down the line, like the way when we play ads here sometimes, to have, other projects that are coming over if they've got an advert, or, maybe even we make it for them at the right price if that's something. But, playing those, that's a great revenue stream. And then also you got all the tipping that's going to be coming in. And then, of course, you also have things like this down at the bottom of the screen that you can utilize for ad revenue generation as well. So it's all about getting the numbers. We got the numbers, we got the people watching. And how do you get the numbers? You get the numbers by awesome engagement, which is basically our ability on this platform to be able to highlight participants and send and tip directly in chat is massive for us. And not to mention, like, I know I keep saying it, but the way a streamer, if they've already got a big audience on YouTube, they can get the best of both worlds. They can still get, benefit from the monetization on YouTube and come over here and use our platform to stream and, collect the tips in crypto. So, it's huge. And again, having that engagement with the audience stuff and the other things we got planned for that, as far as game shows and the ability for any streamers to be able to utilize things like this, not exactly to the extent of Mooner does, but like we'll start off with some simpler concepts. Listen to a couple of the other shows, we went into some details, but just those kinds of things to like really pump that engagement, so that when we do bring these projects over, they love it. They love it. And to be honest, everyone we've talked to so far, it's way nicer to be in the chat over in LunarPump than it even is on YouTube right now. It seems it's a cozier spot to be. It's kind of what I'm hearing. So yeah, if you haven't already, get on over there. Shaun's showing it on screen right now. But go in there, connect your wallet, set up your account, and pop right into the chat, and then you could be in with a chance of getting tipped live directly into your wallet.
I also think some people would just experience it for the first time today, seeing it on desktop. Now, I agree. I forgot who it was that said it in chat. While it does look awesome on mobile, it is next level on
yeah, dude,
on
that's
desktop.
beautiful.
It is so awesome. That's why it's just, again, I would challenge anyone with our platform. Now, again, out the back end's catching up with the front end, and it's functioning properly. I mean, we're right there. And
I'm going to pull this one up here as well, Shaun. This is where it's going to be at here very soon, everybody, for those who are not in the know. This is just obviously this is still the main site, but I guess as far as the live streaming and stuff goes, connect your wallet up there. Once you're in, these toggles now won't be live, but this is a simulated version. So we'll turn on this. There's our live stream is turned on, and as the streamer, we'll also turn it on, and the stream is on. And again, this is what you're going to be able to see. You can come in here, highlight people, all of that, get that audience engagement. They pop up down here. When they speak, pops up here. And you can tip live in chat. I can go in here and I can select someone. I can reward them. They want something. Send them some sol. Send them 20 sol. We'll be generous. That's nearly $2.5 grand. Congratulations, Crypto Sage. And there it is. Pops up
viewers. Very generous tipper.
They won the game. That's Moon or Dust.
Yeah. I mean, again, you kind of said it, but as our revenue grows, we will increase those prices, or prizes, I should say. And I really genuinely want this to be a crypto event. I want this to be a go-to thing that everyone gets excited for. And also, I have a question too for everyone after Mr. P finishes walking us through everything.
Yeah. I'm just going to touch it quick because we kind of do it the whole time, but you can see up there to anybody that's wondering if you're a newbie, what's popping up there. That is the cha-ching function. Basically, it's for the top traders. They also get, for anybody trading on the platform, they get Solana sent directly to their wallet in select intervals, and everybody's making money. The more you trade, the more you're going to make in general. And of course, then obviously this is that we were just looking at it from a streamer's perspective. Obviously, they have different options, and that's the live audience they can tap into. And again, having this ability to even, like let's say select Moonwalker here, and I want to highlight this person. Let's say I just want to, and I'm going to remove this person. And then this is highlighted. So anytime that person speaks now, it'll pop up here in blue also. So that means, and I the benefit of that is that, if I want to engage with somebody specifically in the audience, I don't have to scroll through the chat all the time when they speak. It'll pop up on screen right here, and I don't have to get lost. So it allows for that. It kills dead air time when you're like, oh, hold on, I'm just trying to find out what you said or whatever. It's like, no, it just popped up. And then for the viewer, obviously, they like, there you go, ready for takeoff. So it just pops up right there. And then the viewer, even if they're not watching the chaos chat, they can still see what the interaction is, what the other person is saying, and they can follow along with the narrative without having to try and them also scroll along and see what did the streamer respond to, right? So that's a big one. And then of course, obviously, I showed you the rewards, and of course, as a viewer, once your wallet is connected, you can tip the streamer too. And let's give the streamer back another 20. And you can also tip it in the native token that was launched by whoever is running the stream. So you can tip Bear or you can tip Sol. And as soon as Sol, you see, pops up here in the teal color, which that's basically represents the chat, and then the gold color is the streamer. And then it shows up here, obviously, and we have this integrated right now too. It shows how much Solana has been tipped or whatever throughout the stream, and how many live viewers are there. So yeah, I mean, it's looking beautiful. And again, obviously the terminal down here, we've taken all the best features and stuff like that, particularly Axiom, which is something a lot of people use. You have the ability to set your quick buttons right down here when you want to trade and buy. And then when you put stuff in here, Adam, I assume when we see something here. Yeah, there we go. So it'll show you the amount. And then you can go to sell as well. You can set your percentages here. You can edit, customize them right here. And then you can also hit here and sell initials. And then also, which is another thing that's coming up, is going to be all the live documentation, which is going to be, FAQs, all that kind of stuff. Let me scroll down along here. Yep, contact support. We will have all of the documentation for the actual platform itself. View API docs, download, GitHub repository. They're all being worked on at the moment as well. Then you will have live streaming policies and stuff like that, reporting functionality. And then we will also have all about launching on LunarPump via either the basic launch, public ICO, or the private ICO, and all the documentation and stuff like that regarding that. And of course, then I believe on the main site here, we're also going to have a live support bot, which will be down here, which you can speak with anytime. it'll all be keyed into that documentation too. So it'll be fully trained AI, and you'll see our work with AI here now when we launch the game here. It's going to be fun. But yeah, so that's all there. This is all what's coming. Obviously, this is the working model at the back. The one we test everything on first, and
you can change the chains as well there as well.
yes, so it's a big one. So obviously we're just on Solana right now, and this is how you're going to see it. But once we already have all the EVM stuff done, but we just need to get it up to speed with the new UI and some extra functionality once we have all of the Solana side completed. But when you do that, it looks really good. Obviously, the beast itself, the Infineon chain. So you'll always know your environment will be familiar with the chain that you use, and the whole back screen will float, over the top of the little image you got. And
I will say the Infineon looks the best. And that's slick. I think because it kind of goes, I don't know. It just looks great.
Yeah. Well, I guess we do have the same kind of color palette
That's what I think.
as Infineon. Yeah. Even it's our baby project, our flagship. Yeah. But then you got BSC in there. You also got Base, and we're going to have ETH as well eventually over time. But again, the main focus right now is to make sure we get Solana up to where it needs to be, get that market share. Everything else becomes a hell of a lot easier once we do that. So that is the goal here, and that is what Moon or Dust is going to be all about. So but yeah, Shaun, you can take it away there, brother, if you want. And I know you wanted to ask something there when I was done, but yeah, just giving people a quick heads up there what they can expect.
All right, guys, pay attention. So this isn't what I wanted to say, but throughout the game, we are going to play a demo game. Mr. P is coming up for the first time, trying his luck for Moon or Dust, see exactly how he goes. But with that, we are going to have audience participation rounds. Now, for the first question, I made Mustafa as a participant 1, Titan as participant 2, Eric, you're participant 3. So pay attention. Hopefully you guys are all 3 listening. Whenever it comes to the audience participation, I'm going to give you a multiple choice answer, A, B, C, or D. First one to answer correctly will get a $5 tip. So be paying attention when it comes time for the audience participation. Again, I'm going to ask the multiple choice question. Other people can answer, but it's just you 3 guys playing, and you'll be able to tell you 3 guys because you'll be highlighted in the chat. So first one to answer will get a tip. And then we'll choose 3 more people for the second audience participation question.
Ooh, I'm excited, dude. This is the closest we've got.
And then also what my main question was going to be, we were initially going to just use in which we will promote it, but we were going to use the LunarPump, Twitter, and all that stuff to promote Moon or Dust. But I mean, what do you guys think? Should we create our own Moon or Dust Twitter? Should we create a website? Like, should we go all out for Moon or Dust? Should we just kind of fold it in and consider it part of just LunarPump and create and just promote from those platforms? Like, what are you guys' thoughts?
I mean, my personal thought is I think it should kind of be its own thing too, right? Because
that's my thought too.
Like when you're approaching people, then it's like, yeah, this is it. You're coming on a game show, so it kind of opens it up to like a whole range of different people. Even if it was what like might be perceived as a competitor to LunarPump, like it doesn't really matter if you're just a game show and you're bringing people over, right? So in that regard, it's kind of good. It kind of doesn't tie you into anything like that, and it allows you to like be more free with like everything, I guess, really. And I think it's better for branding, if it has its own website, has its own portal, I guess, on there for people to apply. We can make it.
Yeah, from a sales standpoint, it makes sense. That makes sense. From like you said, if we're having people that maybe are closely tied to us, it's less competitive-ish, I guess you can say, like you're trying to say. It's strictly a game show we're promoting. We're not promoting an actual platform or anything like that.
Yeah, and this is going to be a big job for us too. Like as far as us producing it, running it, hosting it. Like it's not to be taken lightly either. Like it's high intensity. Like building this thing ain't easy. Takes a lot of time. And create. Like I mean, you're literally creating a whole new entire game here. Like in Web3, doing all of this, like this is a big task. It's not to be sneezed at for sure. Yeah, I mean, is it a little easier because of AI and stuff these days? Absolutely, but at the same time, it's it's going to require some dedication. It's going to require a lot of effort from all of us. And it requires a lot of sacrifice from your daily life, your family, your this, your that, right? So it's time consuming. So it's important that I think if we're going to do it, like the stronger we look, the better chance we have of success. If we're going to do all this, put all this effort and work into it, like we want to look as badass as we possibly can. And I think it's smart to kind of do it that way. What do you think, Adam?
Yeah, I want to say this too real quick. Yeah, because if we send people over to the LunarPump that are interested in seeing about it, Twitter, it's going to kind of get lost because obviously we're promoting all kinds of stuff from LunarPump. So yeah, fair point.
Yeah, I mean, I think by extension, it's LunarPump. I mean, the whole thing was created to promote LunarPump, but that doesn't mean it has to be directly tied. It's only going to be live and have that interaction on LunarPump live anyway. So that's where everything is always going to be funneled either way. So, I don't think you have to conflate it too much though. Like, when we were kind of doing out the UI and all that kind of stuff, and we went down the route of tipping and being able to, send out rewards and prizes in real time.
Yeah.
That's where the whole kind of game show aspect evolved. It's like we have a platform here where we can actually create a proper live game show, bring loads of people over to LunarPump and have them compete for prizes, play for prizes, bring their communities over, which is ultimately direct LunarPump marketing. That's where this entire thing was born out of. So
yeah, well, I mean, no matter what, whether Mooner Dust has its own website or not, when the game's played, it's played on the LunarPump Fund platform. The developer playing has to be on there. The audience that wants to participate in any way, shape, or form with the prizes have to be on there. So no matter what, it gets pulled back into LunarPump. So yeah,
there's no losing here either way. So, and again, the good thing is like you use it as when it's kind of one separate entity. If you got its own website, like when people are like, oh my god, I heard about this game show, what's the website, right? And then they go to the website, then it's automatically going to be like, we'll have on the website, I would picture it as like, played live on lunarpump.fun, and then like it can just send you that way if it wants or whatever, but like it'll tell you all about the game show, how it works, show you some clips, offer you the portal of how to participate, bring your community, this and that. And then again, it's like we said, it's all going to be like, the thing is, okay, want to participate, we go live here, watch now, click, and where does it send them? Right to LunarPump. So that's the way it's going to play out ultimately.
And then, like you said, on the LunarPump YouTube channel, there's going to be a category for Mooner Dust. So people, all they have to do is click a link on the website if they want to go like binge watch the previous episodes. Like you would on Netflix or something, you'll be able to do that with just a click of a button. It'll take you right to an actual YouTube page set up with all of the Mooner Dust.
It's awesome. I can't wait.
Let's go. But with all that being said, if we don't have any more questions, I think we kind of covered everything. Who wants to play an episode of Mooner Dust?
This guy.
Oh, yeah. Mr. P is ready. He's ready to win some fake money.
All right, let's do it.
I want to say the person that's done so far the best has been Adam. You got an offer into the 500s, if I'm not mistaken, when you were playing, which you probably would have taken had it been a real game.
Damn right, I would have taken it.
That'd be
So
nice.
yeah, let's see if
okay, I'll get this set up here. So I'll set up.
And even with the fake money, and I knew I wasn't doing anything, it was still kind of intense. Either way, you're still like,
it gets intense.
You still want to win.
Yep, it gets intense, real money or not. All right, and we have all of our participants ready, so you guys make sure you're paying attention. I will let you know when it's the audience participation time.
All right.
And we'll go from there.
Adam, I think you need to just slightly scale your window there, just squeeze it in a little bit. I think that should tighten it up until we fix that ratio image, perhaps. I think your zoom was good. You just need to like grab the window and squeeze it in a little bit, unless you're on full screen. But it's not the end of the world. It's fine if it's easier to run like this. I mean, it's all good. All right, I'm going to shut up now. I'm the participant. I shouldn't even be talking.
Windows on full screen, so maybe it's something to do with how it's sized and how it's sized on the thing.
On the StreamYard, yeah, it's all good. It's fine. We can work with this.
Maybe how it's coming through on StreamYard.
Wait, hold on. I mean, I think what's it?
Well, the black on the left and the right there. You see the way that is.
Got you.
Yeah,
Gotcha,
but it's
gotcha.
fine if like it's because he's on full screen. So if he pulled down the window now and like rescaled it a little bit, it's still going to read your thing, but it's just because you're attached to the frame of the screen right now. So if you just pull it down out of full screen and then just scale the window, you can tighten it in. It should fix that issue. That's what I do over here anyway. I can't hear you.
Oh, it looks good now.
Is that looking any better there?
I mean, it takes up my full screen. Oh, Mr. Pixel, I don't think we can hear you.
Oh yeah, so sorry, see the black lines on the left and the right. The wallets are going over them. But it's okay. You could like the way it was, Adam, was fine.
Yeah, I'm not sure why it's doing that here.
Yeah, yeah, it's all good. That's good. We can work with this for now. We'll figure it out.
All right, everyone. So we have over 100 viewers between YouTube and X and also on LunarPump. So with all that being said, let's play a fake round of Lunar Dust. And for those that are just seeing it for the first time, it's a very cool game. We're going to be going live on October 14th, I believe it is, which is a Tuesday. So stay tuned for that. So we're going to go ahead and walk you through exactly how this is going to be played. So it's going to kick things off with something like, what is going on, everyone? I am your host, DeFi Shaun, and you are watching Lunar Dust, where developers and holders have a shot at winning 1,000 USD. And today we are joined by Mr. Pixel representing Pair. What is going on, Mr. Pixel?
What is up, everybody? I'm glad to be out here representing the Pair community. Shout out to Dan and Mojo and Styles, who are going to be coming over once we migrate Pair over here onto the LunarPump platform, and they're going to be doing 3 live streams on LunarPump as well once we get this all rolling here. And we get to that stage. But yeah, we're going to be doing like karaoke. There's going to be like an educational thing that Dan is going to do. Live karaoke Styles is going to do, and then Mojo is just going to be in there playing any instrument and all instrument and just entertaining people. That's what he does. So there's going to be 3 different live streams we're going to have going over there. So I'm hoping to win tons of fake money today. So it's going to fund all of that and make sure everybody get some food on the table. I'm excited.
Yep. And everything that Mr. Pixel just said, that's the project's opportunity, exactly like he just did, to go ahead and explain to us who they are, what project they're representing. Then after that, we're going to go ahead and see what whales are going to be making us our offers today. Is it going to be Magnus? Is it going to be Dominic? Is it going to be Rico? Or is it going to be a combination of all 3? So we're going to go ahead and get that wheel up, give it a spin, and see what whale will be taking care of us today.
Give me Rico, baby. Let's go, Rico.
I'm about to say who we want. So
let's go, Rico. Let's do it. Oh, he's coming. I got him.
Oh, you got your wish. Our guy, Rico, our resident DJ. He might give you a crazy good offer, or he might give you a crazy bad offer. Obviously, we're going to see how that's going to go throughout the period of the entire game. Now, with all that being said, we're going to go ahead and you're going to pick one one wallet. Can't do that in a real game. That wallet will stay with you for the entire game. So what wallet are we going with, Mr. Pixel?
I'm going to go with wallet number 17.
All right, wallet 17. So that means wallet 17 is Mr. Pixel's wallet. It will stay with him the entire game. So he will either take an offer or at the end of the game be able to actually see what was in 17, and that, of course, would be his winnings. So we're going to go ahead and kick things off with the first round, picking 6 cases. Mr. Pixel, case 1.
All right. Let's start with number 15.
All right, number 15. 150. Not the not the worst, but not the best. Well, it's
no. I mean, Dust would have been better. Yes. Let's go with number 4.
All right, wallet 4.
Number 4.
Oh, you dusted with the second pick. We don't know if you're going to moon, but you definitely will not dust, Mr. Pixel. All right, wallet 3.
I'm happy with that. All right. Let's go with number 26.
Wallet 26. 3. Very, very solid. All right.
Oh, baby. All right. Okay, let's go with wallet number 9.
Wallet number 9. 110. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I ain't crying over that. That's fine.
All right. Wallet number 5.
Let's go for number 20.
Wallet number 20. Ooh, 750. Taking one of the biggest numbers off the board. But with that being said, you still have an opportunity to moon with 1,000 left on the board. Also 500 and also 400. So the last wallet of the round, Mr. Pixel, what do we got?
Let's go with number 7.
Wallet number 7. Ooh, 400. So first round,
Why have you
kind of.
forsaken me, crypto gods? Sorry, go ahead.
I mean, it kind of worked out good. You're not going to dust. You got 3. Now you did get 2 higher ones, but you also got 2 extremely low ones. But let's go ahead and see what our whales have to say.
Yeah, I'm feeling good about the balance so far.
All right,
There we
Rico,
go, Rico.
what you got for us?
All right, Jason, lock in that thrill now and sail with the market's momentum toward victory with my generous offer of $130.
So Rico is giving you $130, Mr. Pixel, to walk away right now in your pocket. We have 45 seconds. Are we going to moon or dust?
Well, Rico, I appreciate it, brother. My DJing brethren. But now we're going to have to dust that one. It's way too early for that nonsense right now.
Sorry, Rico. Maybe next time.
You're rejecting my $130 offer with guts and going all in. I'm floored, but maybe Pearcoin will rocket to the moon.
Good point.
Oh. All right, Mr. Pixel. We still have $1,000. You still can, in fact, moon. And we're going to go ahead and pick our next 5 wallets.
All right. First wallet in this round. Let's go with number 11.
Wallet 11. 30. Nice.
I like it. Let's go with 13.
Wallet 13. 70. Nice.
All right. Let's go with number 23.
Wallet 23. Ooh, 200. Okay. Still not the end of the world.
I ain't mad at it. Let's go with number 19.
Wallet 19. 500. All right. So we have one more wallet in the round, but again, you still, in fact, can moon with that 1,000 on the board, followed by 300 or 140. What's our last wallet?
Number 2.
Number 2.
Ah!
All right, Mr. Pixel, it's pretty early. It was only the second round. You unfortunately are not going to moon with $1,000, but we still have 300, 140, and 130 left on the board. Now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do an audience participation. So, guys, you know who you are. Get ready because our first question is incoming. So, what is the maximum supply of Bitcoin? A, 18 million, B, 21 million, C, 25 million, or D, 100 million? Titan, Eric, Mustafa, who's got the right answer?
I got your chat up there now too, so let's see who pops up here first. Let's go.
Oh, Eric says C. Unfortunately, you are not right. Titan B, 21 million. Titan. All right, Titan was right. B, 21 million is the total supply. So we're going to go ahead, go over to Titan, and we are going to tip him. It's $5. Believe that's roughly $5. We're going to tip. Go ahead. You can't see it, but it's going to prompt my wallet. All right. Congrats. Titan, you got your $5 tip. And that is, in fact, correct. Bitcoin has a total supply that will ever exist of 21 million tokens, which I think they're going to be mining it for a while, but it's getting there.
Dude, that looks great. I love that popping up. I love that popping up in the chat, popping up on the screen. Dude, it's awesome. I love it.
All right. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead, get back to the game, and see what Rico has to see about the recent developments, or have to say about the recent developments. All right, Rico, what do you got for us?
He's gonna do me dirty, bro.
Jason, listen, with 3 hefty prizes still buzzing around and the average tilted favorably, securing this mid-game leverage at $65 might be your winning move.
$65 is the offer on the table. All right, Mr. Pixel, we have 42 seconds. Are we going to moon or are we going to dust?
Sorry, Pearcoin. I'm going to try better than that to get some fake money. Yeah, we're going to dust that.
Dust it, Rico. Sorry, my guy.
Thanks, Rico.
Rejecting Steve is gutsy. You're betting Pearcoin hits big stakes.
Been betting on that for a while. It's coming.
All right, guys. We're moving on to 4 wallet selections. We have 300, 140, and 130 as your top prizes. So you can still, in fact, win $300, fake, of course, for a pair. So go ahead and pick our 4 wallets.
All right, let's jump in here. And this round with number 5, first wallet.
Wallet number 5. 120. All right, still not top 3. Probably the 4th. Next wallet.
Number 22.
Wallet 22. 20. Very nice.
All right. Let's see. Let's go with number 8.
All right. Wallet number 8. $2. Nice. Rico is not liking this round thus far. All right. One more wallet, Mr. P. What's it going to be?
Okay. Let's see. All right. I got my boy FCFC. I know he's over here in the YouTube chat. Number 1, what the fuck you doing over in the YouTube chat? But number 2, I'll take it. Let's do 24 for SFC here.
$50. Very nice.
My boy. All right.
All right. Let's see what Rico has to say, because that round definitely didn't go in his favor. Is he going to give you a fair offer,
Rico?
or is he going to come in DJ and lower the offer?
Don't do me dirty, bro. Don't do me dirty.
Listen, Jason, turning volatility into opportunity is key, and securing your gains now could fuel your next big Pearcoin leap with my offer of $68.
$68 on the table for pair. Are we going to moon or are we going to dust?
Bro, that ain't even going to get me a banner ad on Moon or Dust. Like, come on, dude. I'm kidding.
Sorry, Rico.
Not dust it.
Dust it. See what Rico has to say. Rico, any final words?
And we're dusting this.
Yeah, you really aggravated Rico with that one.
Yeah,
thought he was pulling you off the board.
I'm not sure what happened with him there, but he's supposed to be talking.
I think this happened the last time too. We did this.
We had it once happen.
At one point, it did that, but we can we move on or?
Yeah, I think you can pick the next wallets.
All right, so let's go ahead and move on. And
He just had nothing to say. I did a mic drop, so like he had nothing to say after that.
Yeah, you definitely pissed Rico off. All right, guys. With that being said, we're gonna move on and choose 3 wallets.
All right, let's go with number 18.
You're rejecting $68 for a wallet gamble? That's gutsy.
There it
and
comes.
Pearcoin's unpredictable forest.
Now, with that being said, wallet 18 was holding $1. So Rico definitely still not going to be happy about that one. So wallet number 2.
All right, let's go with 25.
Wallet 25. All right, 5. All right, looking good. Last wallet of this round.
Let's do number 3.
All right, wallet 3. All right, $40.
Good round. Good round. Good round.
Yeah, I don't think Rico is going to be happy with this one, but of course, we're going to see what he has to say.
Have I got an offer over 100 yet? Maybe at the
I
very
think you
start.
did early on. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, Rico.
Better be over 100, Rico, if you want to stand any chance, bro.
Rico going to get aggressive and try to end this right now, or is he just going to give you a slap in the face offer? Find out soon.
I'm telling you, Jason, with big prizes at stake, it's time to reel in the prize before the waves crash, and my offer is $103.
All right, he upped it.
Okay.
Over $100, went up about 40-something dollars from the previous offer. So, Mr. P, 45 seconds, or we're going to move to dust.
Well, I mean, you know, why would I take $103 when I got $300 sitting in my 17 case? So
There we go.
Dust it, bro. Dust it.
All right, Rico. We're dusting it. See how Rico reacts this time. You never know with those DJs.
You're rejecting my offer in pursuit of a pair coin jackpot? That's gutsy and a tad nerve-wracking.
All right, guys. We're moving on to just 2 wallets. We have 300, 140, and 130 left on the board. With that being said, let's pick our next wallet.
All right. Let's go with number 14.
Wallet 14. 80. All right. Still got your top 3 in play.
I'm okay.
One more wallet. Are you going to make Rico happy? Or are you going to piss him off? I guess we'll find out with this pick right here.
Is everybody feeling like the nerves that I'm portraying across the screen here for this fake money? Can everybody feel it? Is everybody feeling the tension?
I definitely feel it.
But hey, even for fake money, dude, it's good. It's fun. It's a good game. Okay, let's go for number 10.
Wallet 10. All right, $10. So we still have 300, 140, and 130 left on the board. Is Rico going to up that offer? Over 100 again? Or is Rico going to come in low? You never know with Rico. DJs again, unpredictable. All right, Rico, what are we saying?
All right, Jason, with big prizes still in play, locking in $127 now could set you up for a big win in pair coin.
All right, we're getting closer to that. We're getting close to that Moon or Dust banner now for next week's show. Let's see, let's keep the money coming in so we can afford that for next week. Okay. Yeah, let's dust that. I'm gonna see. I want to try and hit 300.
All right, Rico, we're dusting you, bro.
Thanks, though.
You turned down on 27. That's a wild bet with pair coin in the mix.
Yeah, just straight hangs up on you.
Dude, he don't like it. Right. He doesn't like no, bro. He doesn't like being told no.
He definitely does not like being told no. So now we're getting down to some very tense times. We're choosing one wallet at a time. And in between those wallets, we're going to see what Rico has to say. So, Mr. P, we have 300, 140, and 130 left on the board. What wallet's it going to be?
Let's go with 21.
Wallet 21. 140. All right. So that took one of your top 3s off the board, 300, 130, and 100. But with that being said, we're going to hop on over and we're going to do another audience participation. Adam Punisher, you're participant 1. Drew, you're participant 2. Crypto Knight, you're participant 3. Hopefully you guys are paying attention because we have the next question coming in right now. Who is credited with creating Bitcoin? A, Vitalik Buterin, B, Elon Musk, C, Satoshi Nakamoto, or D, Charlie Lee? What do we have?
We'll have music during this time too,
All right, Drew was in fact first with the correct answer of C, Satoshi Nakamoto. So let's go ahead and go to our audience. And what was it, Drew?
Congratulations, Drew.
Yep, it's fine.
He should be in your participants there. You can just go to participants there, and he should be in there. But yeah,
we're gonna go ahead and tip you. All right, $5 sent your way. Congratulations, Drew. And was it tight that won the first round?
Yes,
And
sir.
we'll up that ante even higher throughout the week. So if you want to be a part, getting those maybe $10, $15, $20 tips throughout the game via crypto trivia, make sure you join LunarPump.fun. The 95 people on YouTube, hop on over to LunarPump.fun. You could have just potentially won $5 like the people over there. So anyone out of the 97 people watching on YouTube that hasn't created their profile
RX.
over on LunarPump, RX, or Twitch, we probably have one person at Twitch, get on over there and create that profile. Looks awesome, and you can become part of the game. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and move on, and we're going to be choosing just one case at a time. All right, Mr. Pixel, we have 1, 6, 12, and 16 left on the board, and of course, your chosen wallet of 17. So with all that being said,
I think we have a whale call first.
oh, did we not? We didn't do our whale call. Okay, so
I just want to
go ahead and
say,
whale call.
I just want to give a shout out to Drew and Titan out there for picking up $5 each. Congratulations, guys, and thanks everybody that's going over to that chat, getting involved. This is kind of why we're doing all of this, showing everybody the process, building this thing out, all the additions we're making. The ultimate goal is to get people over on LunarPump. So if you are watching, like Shaun said, from those platforms, please head on over there, connect a wallet, set up an account. We always suggest creating a new wallet if you can. It's probably the best. And most people, it's good practice when you're setting up new, and then you can have your specific LunarPump Phantom wallet that you always connect over there. So, yeah, please get over there, set up a profile if you can, and get involved. You might win some cash, and this is all going to ramp up in the meantime. But just giving everybody a taste of what's coming.
Awesome. Very true. And I tried to cut off Rico, but Rico is now calling in to make us our offer.
Listen, Jason, sell now and ride that wave to secure liquidity and dive into new opportunities. I'm offering you $98.
$98. You can almost buy a banner ad with that. So keep that in mind. All right,
Yeah,
Jason.
right?
45 seconds. We're mooning or dusting.
I mean, it's not a great offer. I don't think I'm going to give up my $300 17 case for that. So yeah, no, sorry, Rico, bro. I appreciate
All
you.
right, Rico, you're done. We'll
Whoa, you're betting big by rejecting $98 so deep in the game? Gutsy move for Pearcoin's future.
All right, guys. We have 99 participants across X, YouTube, and Twitch. We have 19 participants on LunarPump. If you're not over there, go ahead and create that account, because when we're done this game, we're going to do a trivia question for $5 more tips. Everyone is playing. So if you haven't created that account, hop on over there and get that account created. With that being said, we're picking one case, or wallet, I should say. We're going to go with 1, 6, 12, or 16. What do we have, Mr. Pixel?
Let's go with number 16.
Wallet 16. All right, 100 is now off the board. So while we're waiting on Rico, we have 300, we have 130, and we have 90 on the board. Keep that in mind when we see exactly what Rico has to offer. All right, Rico. Coming in with a fair offer.
All right, Jason. With the late phase heating up, play it smart. Save your crypto dreams for Pearcoin and take my solid offer of $140.
Very, very solid offer. Rico's coming in hot. What do we say?
Vast
45 seconds. We're going to move to dust.
Yeah, it's a vast improvement on the last offer, and for sure. And yeah, I mean, it's tempting at this stage of the game, but I feel like it could, one more case here, knock off another small one. I could get a much better offer next round. So let's see. I'm going to dust this.
All right, Rico, you came in hot, my guy, but he's not taking it.
You've just rejected 140 in a near end game. The stakes are sky high. This is pure Pearcoin bravery.
No pressure.
Some intestinal fortitude going on right here. Now we're picking one more wallet. We have wallet number 1, wallet number 6, or wallet number 12. What's it going to be?
I'm going to go with wallet number 12.
Wallet number 12. 90. So they did take one of our top 3s off the board. Rico's going to be calling in, and we still have $300 in play, with 130 and 60 being our top 3 numbers. Rico, what you got to say for us?
All right, Jason, you could ride the market waves or surf safely to shore now with $168 in your pocket.
Rico is trying to end this now. He's offering you $168, Mr. Pixel. You have 45 seconds. Are we going to moon or dust?
Good question. On another day, on one more of a degen day, perhaps I might take it, but today I will dust it.
Dust, Rico. Came in hot, but rejected
Projecting
once again.
168 with big prizes. Ahoy! Gutsy gamble with Pearcoin's future. Buckle up for this wild ride.
Sorry, Pear.
Rico. You heard Rico. Pear's fate is resting in your hands. Also, guys, I also want to point something out too. With the reason why we give a minute, obviously it doesn't even take close to that. But with that being said, that will also allow the community to get involved. So the community can be in the chat. They could be saying they could be saying moon, they could be saying dust, and kind of get the, if the developer playing wants to take, 30 seconds and hear out the community and see what they have to say and different things like that. All right. Now with that explanation going.
Hey, brain fart actually there before we do this live spitballing here, but wouldn't it be cool, the way in I think YouTube even do it, but you can put in a poll with 2 answers and it pops into the chat. You know that?
Yes, I think so. I think
So
you can do that on YouTube.
maybe there'd be a cool way to have that poll pop in. Moon or dust, and see what the audience sentiment is.
Yep, for sure. I like that. Yep, brainstorming live. All right. As Rico said, Pear's fate is in your hands. We're gonna choose on wallet number 1 or wallet number 6.
Let's choose wallet number 1. Get it out of there.
Wallet number 1. What we got? 60. Very nice. All right, Rico's gonna be calling in. And there's 300 on the board or 130 on the board. What Rico's going to offer you? Very interested to see this offer. Rico, you in this now? Are you coming in low?
Listen, Jason, this is your moment to ride the market's last wave and cash in on this thrilling game with my offer, $250.
Rico,
$250.
Come into play. That's only $50 less than what your potential overall win could be, or your top actual win. That's 1.1 soul. With that being said, and also the fate of Pear in your hands, Mr. Pixel. We're going to moon or dust, 34 seconds.
So I currently have left either, what am I to? I got either 300 or
60, I believe.
Okay. I mean, I would take this offer. If I was playing real against the real money, I would take the offer.
You have to take it, yeah.
Yes, for
Take
sure.
it. Take it.
All right.
Sure.
Let's moon that. I'm taking
Let's
it.
moon it.
Pear,
Incredible timing and decisive action on locking in a win for Pearcoin like that is pure genius. Well done.
Now, what would
your
I have
case
done?
was holding 130. Your case was holding 130. So if you would have kept your case, obviously you made the right choice, and you in fact saved Pear. Pear shall go on.
Yeah, I would, if I was going to do it, I would have swapped too. If I was going to do it, I was going to swap. But,
there you go. So you actually would have won 50, but you walked away at $250.
250. You never know. Yeah, I'm happy.
So I just swapped it.
That was a good game.
I just swapped it. So let's see what your chosen wallet would have been.
Should be 300. So you would have won 300.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, overall, couldn't take that risk. Yep. All right, guys, everyone in chat, see people typing away. We have our very last question. Everyone can play. Now, there are certain people still highlighted from the previous game, but this is going to be for everyone. Are we ready to go? Everyone's paying attention? Got their keyboards ready? A, B, C, or D? All right. What is Ethereum primarily known for? Is it A, stablecoin issuance, B, smart contracts and dApps, C, NFT storage, or D, Bitcoin mining? What is Ethereum primarily known for? Again, we'll repeat. A, stablecoin issuance. All right, it's B. It is definitely B, and it looks like our guy Mustafa has won it.
Boom.
But yes, Ethereum basically,
here's the answer.
Yep. Essentially, Jason, you got to get over on LunarPump, my guy. You had the right answer, but you weren't on LunarPump. Mustafa, we are going ahead and tipping you your $5 right now. Congratulations, you are now $5 richer. But essentially the DeFi space as we know it is because of Ethereum. They essentially started this whole DeFi craze with the launch of smart contracts and dApps and stuff like that. But yeah, guys, super easy to pass along money. If you're a streamer, why would you not want to operate on this platform? I mean, how cool is this?
Dude, it's awesome. It's awesome. And once this game kind of really gets up and running properly here, it's going to be even more awesome. And I give people a little sneak peek too of something I was showing on Friday. But just show you how that whole animation works here in a moment. But hey, I mean, how awesome, dude. Like that's 3 people live in the chat got rewarded for answering questions in real time, highlighted on the screen. Dude, it's perfect. It's perfect for this kind of thing, and that's why I think this like Moon or Dust is going to be such a huge success. Like once we start bringing people over, big communities.
Yep. And for the 97 people on YouTube that maybe haven't been over to LunarPump.fun yet, the way it works is you can see on my screen where it says Moon Monday right here. You would hit play and you could watch it from there. I don't turn it on because it really throws me off having the video playing, so I don't play it from here. I'm just here to view the chat. It really messes with me when I have this going. But for people that haven't gone over there yet, you actually do not have to be on YouTube at all. You can view the video and you can participate in the chat without actually being on YouTube or X.
Yeah, so get on over there, set up an account, and
get on over,
connect your wallet.
Yep, you're going to come up here. You're going to go to see profile. You go and say edit profile, and this is where you can put in your information right here. So really easy, really simple. And again, come be part of the conversation, come be part of the game. It's going to be really exciting. Also, when you do come over, if you want to rewatch the episode, maybe you got in late, you can actually watch it right here. I will keep this up until the next episode comes up. So when the next episode comes up, I'll go ahead and stop streaming. I'll put in a new link. But until that time, you will be able to watch the previous episode, which will be right here.
Nice. Adam, how are you feeling about the AI so far? I mean, I thought the AI was awesome in this. Obviously, it's going to be even more and more fine-tuned. Obviously, you just got to see Rico pretty much today, but, you know, it varies. The other ones are really good too. But yeah, Adam, how are you feeling about it?
Yeah, pretty good. I think it went well. You know, each time we do a little live test like this, and I mean we do some on the background as well ourselves, but it's nice to do one live and, you know, see the chat interaction, especially with the tipping functionality working nicely now as well. You know, every time we do one of these, it's getting better. It's getting better each time. I think the whales are making a lot more sense than the last time, so we're still fine tuning those. And one of the things we did add in was obviously putting in the player's name and putting in the project they're representing. So, you know, the whales kind of, as you could hear, they mix that into their offers and their reactions after, you know, if it's rejected or accepted or whatever. So it adds that extra bit of touch, that extra bit of feel, you know, to what's actually going on. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it all went, to be honest. I think it's great. It's looking great on LunarPump. You know, and even the kind of presentation of it with Shaun, I can see Shaun is honing his skills there as well. He's got his flow down of how it's going, and, you know, bringing in the audience and everyone that's participating in the chat on LunarPump. You know, bringing that, mixing it in throughout the game, letting the contestant talk about their project at different stages. Yeah, I think it's awesome. It beats the shit out of an AMA or a Spaces anyway, that's for sure.
Did I do good as a pretend guest?
You did great. You've had the most successful run. Adam had a good run. Joe, completely, you know what, the bed. And but yeah, $250 per pair. You heard Rico. You kept the project alive single-handedly. And we had one little hiccup. Again, that's why we're testing. We're going to continue to test throughout this entire week. We have 8 days before we actually go live. Drew, don't forget, it is going to be 3 p.m. Eastern this time slot. So if for some reason, Drew, you can't make it, let me know, and we'll obviously have to find another Infineon participant, but it will be this time slot. It'll be up to you. If you want to come on and verbally talk or even be on camera, up to you. Or if you just want to be a participant in the chat, we can also make that happen as well. So I'll talk to you at some point over the next 8 days, and we'll go from there. And then, of course, Wednesday will be our prime time slot. And we'll announce that as soon as we nail the deal down, decide who's coming on. We'll go ahead and announce that, start promoting it across Twitter, because it's not just about the in-game community that we bring over. We want to push it across Twitter, everything. Probably even do some paid advertisements and different things like that across it. So we definitely want to advertise leading up to the prime time slot for sure.
Yeah, and I'll be joining Strixie back in the basement later, who's in there developing, and the rest of the crew, and we'll be making some more ads. Obviously, we're going to make some cool like Mooner does the ads and stuff, but I want to take game footage, so I need to be able to we need to have the project kind of where the actual software itself where it needs to be, and then I can kind of harvest that game footage that I need for the X ads and stuff, because we'll run that. We'll be running LunarPump X ads, so the more we can hype this thing up, the better. We're gonna blast it everywhere.
Yep. And yeah, Kryptonite's asking, we could probably come back for another practice run tomorrow. Why not? Keep it going. Everyone's excited. Let's keep the fun rolling.
Let's keep the momentum going. Adam, you're about to say something?
No, yeah, I agree. We can do another practice run. I'll probably be doing some more work on the game software itself. And I know Strixie is working on other UI stuff, a couple of just one or two little things that we want to tighten up with the just being able to add and remove participants without swapping out. And then when the tip comes up, that it won't show the wallet address, so it would show up, LunarPump Live tipped, let's say, Drew or Drew Down or whatever, whoever the person is, rather than just saying wallet, tip, wallet, so just a lot of small little things. But yeah, I know Strixie's working on all those, and we'll keep grinding away here in the basement on the whales and the software and the gameplay and all that, because it's like the production is going to be pretty high. That's what we're going for here. There's going to be a big intro. Mr. Pix will be putting all that together. There's always going to be kind of background music. There's going to be sound effects when wallets open and all that kind of stuff. So it's always going to be, when the counter's timing down and all that kind of stuff. So like a traditional game show would be, we're going for the highest possible production value here that we can. So, we want to stay in that. And, this is the first game show we're going to do, but there's going to be a lot more. So, the goal here is to get loads of communities involved, get people over, get a whole network of game shows going on LunarPump and getting all those awesome features, getting as many people as we can to use them. So, this is, like we say, I know you hear it a lot, but this is literally just the beginning of this. We've got tons of ideas, and it's just going to keep growing from here. It's really awesome.
Yeah, and to touch on that and the development that's ongoing, I'll show you just a little something here that I'm working here on After Effects right now. Obviously, it is the animations and how this is actually going to look when it's done, once we swap all this out. And we're just testing some of this in the background here at the moment. But obviously, it's going to look like actual wallets. They're going to be like USB keys that are going to go in. And I have this lovely, sexy little animation I've been working on.
Yeah, this is everyone's gonna like this.
Yeah, like I would say, we want this production value to be tits. So this is the way it's going to work. Let me give actually a little bit more real estate here to the screen. Let's see it. And let me fit this in. There we go. It's a little bigger. It's a bit better. Okay, so obviously it's going to start. So, when somebody selects their wallet, we'll trigger it. And this is how it's going to happen. The phone will slowly start to move up. You can see the wallet. So we're selecting number one. It's going to pop over there on the left. You can see that little pop. And then once it pops, phone's going to start slowly moving up, turn on its side. Our USB key is going to come over and slot right in there, and then it starts loading. Right? And then this is where the offer is going to come up. And it'll show you how much it is, because we want to tie
you
the
mean the amount in the wallet, you mean?
Yeah, oh, sorry, yes, the amount in the wallet. My bad. The amount in the wallet is going to pop up once that happens. Awesome. And then someone decides, obviously it's just a black screen now, but that's where the trigger will stop in the development process here. And then the offer will pop up, because we need to wait for, the amount will pop up. We need to wait for the participant to decide whether they want a moon or dust. And so while all that plays out, and then when they make their decision, and we say that they decide to
No,
dust it.
there's no decision in this part. They basically pick the wallet, and the wallet.
Yeah,
is
but
just-
I know, but what I'm saying is that it stays on this screen until they either moon or dust, right? So it sits here on this thing. The offer or the amount in the wallet will be here. It'll stay on there. We'll receive the call from the whale, and then the decision will be made. And then when they decide to dust it in this instance, it will trigger the next animation here, which basically says that the wallet starts to get drained because it's off the board now. And then you can see that little drained pop up there. It flashes, and then it unplugs, and it goes back over to the top left here as a drained wallet. And then the phone goes back down, and then we move on to the next. So that's kind of the animation there, how it works. And I'm just going to play it here in real time so you can see. Pop, open, drained, and then back. And there it is, repeating itself. There it is. So that's the way this is all going to work and look once, we get to the final product here. And, just adding, utilizing that phone. Like we were playing around with trying to decide what we're going to do. We're like, yeah, let's just use the phone, slide it up, slot it in the side. And then, it's kind of like the perfect screen exactly. So that we need to kind of really have the offer nice or to have the amount in the wallet nice and big on the screen. So that's what we can expect here moving forward. So like I said, off to the basement we will go after this and bang out the other 25 wallets with that animation. And I'm excited for it. It's looking awesome. Let me know what you guys think. Also pay attention. I think the chat stopped working on LunarPump and stuff.
Yeah, I'm talking to the dev. So Lewis was asking this question. So we basically he controls how many API calls he does. He doesn't do unlimited, I guess, because of whatever backend stuff.
Calvin.
Yeah, I'm talking to him right now.
Okay.
So we are going to make sure it's up during game time so that doesn't happen.
So he had some limiter on the chat.
Yep, he had a limit on it. And again,
Trixie,
we're going to up
why
it
do you
when
keep
we're
putting
playing.
limiters on the chat? Stop
Well,
it.
something to do with I guess the cost or whatever about doing unlimited API calls or whatever. But yeah, that's why. But yes, when we go live, we'll make sure we'll up it like significantly where it'll be impossible for it to have that many. Happen. But yeah, good question, Lewis 2EX in the main chat. Yeah, guys, if we don't have any more questions, we're at about the 30-hour-and-a-half mark. We will start to shut it down. Yeah, we'll probably hop on tomorrow, have fun, and play around some more. Try to break everything again.
Let's keep going. Yeah, let's keep going. And congratulations to everybody over in the LunarPump Fun chat that won some money today. Mustafa there, Titan, and who's the other one? Drew. Yeah, so 3 guys all got tipped live in real time, Solana directly into your wallets. How did you do it? It was simple. You just went to lunarpump.fun, set up your account, connected your wallet, and participated in the live chat over there. Simple. You didn't have to do anything else, and it just goes right to your wallet. And hey, you can also tip us, right? I mean, don't let that be alien to anybody. Don't feel free. You can send us a tip. We're working hard out here.
Enjoying the game. Go ahead and give us a tip. Definitely won't complain about it.
Why not? Pay it forward and all that. We plan on obviously with Moon or Dust and everything, like putting a lot out there for people to be able to win money, right? Like we just saw if the money was real, but all that things, all the promotion. So like, of course, any tipping and everything that comes our way is also very much appreciated too, because it goes back into the project anyway, because it keeps morale up, it keeps us going, and it also generates transaction fees on the platform, which is of course ultimately what we're trying to get here is all these different revenue streams and transaction fees that will be coming in from people interacting, trading on it, but also the tipping brings us in a good percentage too, better than any other streaming platform. Our tipping is cheaper. It's a cheaper fee, but I mean a very welcome one. So the more we can get going on there, of course, the better. But yeah.
All right, guys. Yep. I think we're gonna go ahead, shut it down. Already combined at around 120 viewers, and the fun hasn't even started yet. Haven't invited other communities or anything like that. So I'm expecting easy 200 viewers, and hopefully we're gonna grow from there. But we'll go ahead and end the stream. We'll probably be back tomorrow around 3 p.m. Eastern, kind of an unofficial thing, kind of hang out. But I'm DeFi Shaun. That's Adam. That's Mr. Pixels. And until next time, trade safe.
Imagine being able to tip your favorite live streamer with crypto, and every tip went straight into their wallet in real time. Now imagine they could also return the favor. Streamers can now highlight participants, run games and competitions, and reward their audience in real time, live in chat. Tip live, get rewarded instantly. Only on LunarPump. Visit lunarpump.fun. Live streaming has truly gone Web3.